Introducing the interlocking door feature in Portal. In this video we will cover 3 key topics: what an interlocking door is, how to wire the hardware and how to configure the software. First, let's explore what an interlock door is and how this can be set up to enhance your security system. In its simplest form, an interlocking system is composed of 2 doors electronically connected so one cannot open until the other has closed. Using identification, you enter the first door, which must close behind you before the second door opens and allows you to pass through. Let's explore a practical use case. This company has a secure vault located in the operations room. Whenever the vault door is opened, they want to prevent anyone from entering or exiting the operations room or the building through the reception door. Now that we have a better understanding of what interlocking doors are used for, let's see how we can wire the Inhibit input into the hardware. This will ensure your system operates seamlessly and securely, preventing unauthorized access and enhancing overall safety. We have installed a door contact sensor on the vault door, and connected it to an input on the operations room distributed controller. In this scenario, we've used input 1 on the distributed controller as an Inhibit input. Finally, we'll show you how to set up interlocking doors in the software. You'll learn how to configure the settings and integrate the input with your system. Step 1. Create a reader profile for interlocking. Navigate to Reader Profiles on the Setup menu. To create a new reader profile, click on the plus icon. Name the reader profile. Step 2. Assign the fixed address of the reader port where the vault door contact is connected as an input. Each reader port has dedicated inputs. Door 1 inputs are associated with the Reader 1 port, and Door 2 is associated with the Reader 2 port. Click on the Readers tab. With the vault door contact successfully connected to Door 1 input, the access control system can now determine the contact status. Select the correct reader port fixed address. To monitor the state of the vault door, that is when the door is opened, an Inhibit input needs to be configured. Click on the Inputs tab and then on Add Input. Describe the input and select Type as Inhibit Scanner. Input number indicates which input the door contact is connected to. In this scenario we will use input 1. The system needs to know which input the vault door contact is connected to. Click on the Used By tab, and select the reader port's fixed address where the door contact is connected. When the vault door is opened, certain doors should stay locked, preventing access for any valid credentials. In this scenario, the reception and operation rooms doors should remain locked while the vault door is open. Click on the Readers tab and assign the readers of the reception and operations room. Let's look at the transactions. When the vault door is closed, the access control system will function as intended. When the vault door is opened, an event labeled Scanner Inhibited will be triggered. When the vault door is open, the access control system will restrict entry and exit through the reception and operations room doors. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed our guide on interlocking doors and discovered new ways to enhance security and safety on your site.